Hello, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Yeah, my name is Cole and I like to do puzzles. Yeah, for today I like to do puzzles. Yeah. Yeah, let's just start. I think quite sick, but I think I can do well. And let's for the easy puzzles, right? Okay, already I am stuck. What even is this? How is it supposed to be in position like this? I mean, the pawn can be just drop like straight up onto this position, right? And white had two pawns available, so it can drop anywhere. Maybe just a little bit of refreshing. Let refreshment. Sorry, I get mad up. That's good. Let's go quickly through the rules of the game. Uh, yeah. As the ball drops can be performed with captured pieces. This could be in lieu of moving a piece on the board. They are noted. Okay. The rules drops resulting in immediate checkmates are permitted, unlike in showcases it includes pawn drops. Pawns may not be dropped on the player's first or eighth ranks. Pawns that have been promoted and later captured are dropped at pawn. Okay, that explains this. It cannot be put onto the first rank or the eighth rank. Okay, drops result in immediate checkmates are permitted. Yes, drops white and black pawns on the second and seventh ranks respectively are permitted to make two squares move as a first move after the drop. A drop rook can castle. Okay, that should explain things. And I think I'll just catch it. Of course not. Of course not. Can I capture this? Well, I can. What is the premise? I can capture this and then put something here to check the queen, the king. But I don't have any pieces that can do that, right? I only have one pawn after all that, and then what do I do? This is so confusing. What is this? 1500 puzzle, first puzzle, and it's already so confusing. Okay. First best move for black. And black, here I have three knights on the board. For some reasons, it's a one of them is the captured knight. These puzzles could be really fun to play with. Okay, the king is somehow in the middle of everything. I mean, I can put my queen here to scare the king away. It doesn't have a lot of space to go to, and then I could do something to move my pawn up. I have two pawns actually, so that might just be feasible, but this position is so concentrated from the two bishops that I think that might not be the case here. I could even put my queen onto this, um, but somehow the king still has the option to go up, right? So I would really need to put my queen here, then the king will go here. uh, After that, how do I even follow I mean, a pawn here is not a good move. A pawn here is not a good move, right? I could capture this, but then, okay, there. I cannot put the queen too far away. Like I need to be immediately right next to the king for things to work. How do I even manage that? And we got whatever is supposed to attack, queen can move up here. I think in bad positions. Oh, okay. Okay, actually, I can put my pawn here, right? Here or here. Then king will be allowed to move somewhere. It still does not make much sense at all. Let's see. I mean, knights are really powerful. I could move my knight up here. Yes, I could move my knight here for good check onto the king, though the king could move here, and with the king moving here, I don't have anything to follow. I mean, I cannot just drop my queen on top of this pawn. I don't think I can just do that. Um, I could drop my pawn so the king could capture. I mean, it might just be possible, right? Uh, Somewhere that this black knight will be able to follow. Yes, it's my plan. So a check here. Um, no, maybe a pawn here, but a pawn here would have the king out of the way. That doesn't really that matter. I mean, my bishop can also go here. There's a lot of options to go for. Oh, okay. Yeah, the bishop going here and then the queen on to here would be a checkmate already. Okay, okay. I think I got it. I think I actually got it. There's no way the king can run. This should be it. Yes. There were lots of options there, lots of ways, but none of them are good enough. I actually surprised that I randomly found a move there. That was weird. Fast best move like I have a pawn, a knight, and a queen. I mean, you can put knight in one of two squares like this. Uh, it should be about checkmate, right? It should be about checkmate again. I mean, a queen like a knight in this position should be able to move the king out of the way. A queen move drop cannot be on either of these squares. It could not be too far away because white can just drop pieces on to the path. So it could be really tricky. I mean, I could have my rook out onto this rank first and try to have it attack the king, but that might not be a good move either. They can prepare for counter defense. There's something like put knight out here, you know. I mean, if I put my knight in here, I still don't see the follow-up. They can just run away. So I don't, I don't see it. Okay. Mm, okay. Yeah, my bishop can also be here. I can put my knight here and then put my bishop here. How would that? How is that? How is that? Is that good? My knight could be right here. Mm, I could put my knight here. The king will go here. I could put my pawn here. So the king will have to eat it, and then I then will put my queen here to checkmate the king. Okay. Yes. Nice. Your turn. Nice. That's the best move for black. It's still black again, and here we go. I'll be trying to do something here. I mean, my queen is danger. That's not a good thing. But my pawn is very close to promoting. The rook cannot capture anything. The rook cannot capture anything. But it is defended by the queen here. How do I find a move here? The pawn cannot be just dropped on the 8th rank. It can be dropped here. Then the pieces could just eat it up, right? They do have a knight where I have a spare pawn to spawn. How do I do it? How do I do it? So return of chat. Oh, I did. Okay. I don't see anything here. Unfortunately, I really do not see anything here. I could capture a bishop, and then have an extract bishop, right? Or I could even capture a knight. They don't have anything to follow, right? I could capture this knight and use this knight to do something. Maybe putting it here, but that may be too long of a sequence. Capture is definitely a good thing. It cannot be a bad thing. Okay, the white knight could be dropped onto this position immediately, targeting my king. So I don't think that I do not think that I am able to be relaxed. I need to get out action fast before they drop the white knight here. And I still do not see it. I still do not see it. What is the play? What is the play? I could capture the rook. Okay, I could capture the rook to have the extra rook and then drop it somewhere like here, right? Okay, wait, let me see if I can. Yeah, finally we can drop the queen here. The sequence is to do this, and then they will capture back of course, and then spawn the rook here, and then they will capture back of course, and I capture the queen. Yeah, and then I have queen put it back. Okay. It's still not GG. It should be. Okay. Nice. Find the best move for white. I am white this time finally. Is that a bad thing? Immediately we have the option to target the king here. I don't want to go white. Capture the queen. Um, Maybe lure the king out of the way. I mean, this is luring the king out of the way. And then target the king with this move, the rook. They will have something. They do have a lot of things to block the attack. So, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I don't want to do something like this. Hi chat, I'm here. That's the chat. I don't think my chat is displaying on. Okay.
@Cole_Rat said hi chat test chat.
Okay, that's crazy. Hi chat, chat.
Cole_Rat said hi chat test chat.
Hi chat, chat. Hi chat, chat. I mean, eating this will give me a queen, right? Then maybe not open up with that, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. But what is the next move? I mean, yeah, I could put my. Ooh, yeah, I could put my knight here to immediately check the king. King will have the option to run away. It cannot go back because I will have a queen to drop, and I could just drop stand up onto this position. Wow, that is so crazy. The king could move back here, but it's still checkmate. The king could move here. Is it checkmate? The king could move here. It cannot move here. Okay, that is a check. Mate, checkmated. Find the best move for white. Why is it blacking up there? Can anyone explain? Can anyone explain what's happening here? I don't understand. Oh, let's see the possible possible moves that the king can take. Not a lot. Not a lot. Actually, it should be capturing G's, right? But capturing G's is bad. I mean, it's not terrible. And we do have this option to defend the position. Oh, yeah, if the king capture my knight, this move would be its endgame. It cannot move anywhere else after I move this. So the knight here is defended. The king only option is to move here. There's not a lot of moves. There's not a lot of moves. The queen. Oh, I mean my knight can move up here, right? Defense position, but then you would have something like this. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. My knight could go here and then follow with a pawn here to attack the king. The king will then have two options to move here or here, right? And this, I mean, I could continue the check by going my knight over here with that. Maybe too much. King can go back here, which might be a bad thing. Mhm. The king cannot move back here though. But I cannot put my things in here. That is a problem. That is a problem. My pawn is not having any space to put into the board. How can what can I do? What can I do in this situation? What can I do in this situation? Do I actually want the king to take this? I mean, this is cornering the king further into our own territory. So it definitely might be a good thing. I mean, after this, the king cannot get out anyway. Okay, yeah, this uh, forces the king to capture my white knight, and after that, all the possible possibilities can go is blocked. Is it a checkmate? Okay, it was not a checkmate, but I mean they stopped before checkmate could happen. It has to be a checkmate. If it's not, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah. No, maybe not. Maybe not that. What do I want to do here? I do have a lot of options. Knight is available. My knight is available. There are lots of defense to get through before I could get to the king. Um, I mean, I could do a check here and then bishop attack here. We actually have lots of direct attack or immediate close range attack onto the king here, right? This should force the king to retreat away into maybe this position. I do have a rook though. I just don't have anywhere to put it into. This should be a problem. This should be a problem. Um, I mean, I don't have red knight here, but yeah, too much thing can capture this piece if I move it here, right? If the king decide to go here. What is the move here? This is so convoluted, so crowded. So how to read what's happening? I mean, I could check. Um, I could check and then continue the check. That's how checking sequences in Crazyhouse work, right? You would need to give consecutive grow rank check. This knight right here defends its position. Does not like king to go out here. It can only move in this way. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Um, this is and this. How does that look? How does it look? King can only go here. Then I will drop my rook right here. The king will have to capture it. Then my bishop will capture the queen. Um, and the rook will check the king. The king will have to capture the bishop. Anyway, I do have my extra queen and I can drop it back. If they don't capture and go here, it's checkmate. If they capture back my bishop, I can put my queen out and win the game anyway. Yeah, that should be the move. Okay, they actually move the rook out onto the right and capture my bishop. That's not a bad side, but it's a good side right here. I cannot be wrong. I still need a little bit of time to think about this. But we are in the right track. We are in the right track. Um, what is this? What is this now? Why does this look so weird? I need to continue the check, right? There are only so many ways that I can do that. I could put my pawn here. I could put my pawn here, check. Then I have two options to give check to. Sorry, to defend. Um, I could put my pawn here. Then they will have the options to capture the pawn. Then I will. I mean, not by let's think that they will capture it with the rook, or can they just run away? I mean, they can just run away, but of course I can put my rook here if they run away, right? So that might not be the best move for them. I will try to think about all the possibilities. Firstly, let's think that they will capture my pawn with the rook. Then I only have one piece I can drop left, and I will drop it on top of the king, so right next to it, to the right, it here. So the king will not have much options to navigate, and yeah, it could be in a better spot. I mean, it's still not checkmate for some reasons. It's still not checkmate for some reason. Wait, if I could have my two rooks here, is still not checkmate. Still not checkmate. I mean, I could immediately capture the queen here to have the option to move my queen in the next move. They have something to counter to that. I don't think they do. There. Yeah, next. If the if the queen does capture the pawn, it's a serious move. I could capture the queen, right? I mean, capturing the pawn with the queen is a bad thing, and then my knight will get that queen right away. Um, I mean, the king can follow with something like eating up like this, but then I could drop my queen out immediately to check the king, and it would have no way to escape at all. It's generally a bad thing to capture it with the queen. I would have a lot of way to engage. The third option for the king is to move off, and the fourth option is for the king to move right. Right. So let's take the option of the king of moving off. In this case, I can still drop my rook here, and the queen will have to eat it. Yeah, there's no way it can do that. Oops. Okay, it was not knight take queen. So what is this? So where is this? A rook dropping here. Where is that? Wait, what is that? What is that? I don't understand. What is this? What is this? I don't understand. I mean, what? What about this? It's about a check? No, it was not. Continue check. I mean, oh, okay, we have here. Oh, okay. Crazy finds. Crazy finds. Look at this sequence. Okay, let's go back. Crazy. Holy shit. I mean, this was very long. Holy shit. From this starting point on to a loss of conservative, tactics or whatnot. What? This is so high level. Don't get mad at me if I cannot solve it. Okay. Wow, that's so crazy. Capture and then capture and then put the pawn here, put the rook there. I mean, the rook here is impossible to find. Almost impossible to find. How just? I mean, the center of detecting the queen maybe the thought behind this, but I mean the rook will just capture her like this, right? And then you actually have two rooks available. That's so great. It's still a check now, though. Oh, these are on checks. Yeah, these are on checks. Still check and still a check. These are consecutive checks. Just keep on giving checks and you will fight. Or just keep on giving check and you will solve the puzzle. Just to make it. I mean, you can do this, right? And you will capture the option. Or the knight could be here. The knight could be here, the pawn could hit up, but then I don't have a queen available. I thought I could have a queen available to drop. Actually, I have only one knight. This will be enough though. I have two rooks. I could put my knight here, right? I could put my knight here. The pawn will have to eat my knight. Then I do have the option to put my rook here. The king cannot do anything with that. So it will move away here. Then I put my second rook here. It's over. Okay. Now I'm thinking in Crazyhouse. I'm thinking in it. I'm thinking in it. The king here is just over. It's over for white. I mean, yeah. The question is, how do I do it? I mean, a pawn right here to get the white knight out of the way. Actually, a very sensible move to make, right? A pawn here is. I mean, my queen can just go here and immediately give a check. I mean, this is also a check. This is a check. Alright. I have three bishops are on the dark squares. Yeah, definitely a good thing, a good tactic if I ever play this variant. Okay. I mean, the knight could be here, so yeah. Um, but maybe not. I mean, the knight capturing back would give me the ability to get somewhere like here, right? On top of the king. And then follow with a pawn attack from this angle. It could be decimating. It could be really bad. I mean, I do love this option though. It is bad. The king can only move one way. That is off, and could move. I could put my pawn here. This king can only go here. Yeah, it's easier to understand that way. Yes, that is already a checkmate. It's a pre-checkmate. Give me a checkmate. Why are you finishing like that? That's so weird, man. That's so weird. This is not a crazy move in Crazyhouse. This is possible. Um, a check. We don't have a lot of easy to navigate pieces on here. We have a knight. That just may be enough actually. Hmm. Well, I'm suppose I don't have much more options to take things. I mean, this might be a check, but the bishop can eat that. Bishop can go on that. What about all my pieces? They are defending the positions. This should be from a real game. I do have this impression. This is from real game because why is still somehow struggling and seemingly under some pressure. I mean, a knight drop here is a check on the king. That might change the course of the game. So I would need to give check right now. The problem is where do I check? And how do I follow up? I could check here, right? I could check by capturing this. I could check by capturing this. I could put my knight here, here. I could check by going the knight into this position, to this position. Um, I mean, capturing this give me a bishop, but that's not a lot. Just not a lot. Maybe not enough to do it. I could capture this bishop after. Yeah, this is so weird. Is the point of this puzzle is to capture the king or to defend? Am I supposed to defend? Wait, no, what? No, no, right? I'm not supposed to defending this, right? I don't have lots of pieces, right? Even if they put the knight here, it should still be easy for me to defend, right? I mean, I could capture this pawn. I do have to really way to have a pawn of. I could capture with this and then what? Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? I could capture with this bishop, have the king move up, and then have the pawn available, so I will put it here. The king cannot move. No, the king still have a lot of way to escape that. Yes, this king still have a lot of way to escape. So what's it? So what is it? Stuck. Okay, the move is to take this bishop onto the pawn. But how do you follow up? Yes, it's still a continued check right here, but you can go back. But still, how do you follow? I mean, why do you want to go here? You could go here, right? What's wrong if you just go here instead? The knight will be put here. Oh, but I mean, still not checkmate. But I overlooked that. I really overlooked that. Okay, yeah. King would have to go back. Does that allow me to do this? And that allow me to win the game. Still not right. I'm, I'm still not gonna win the game. Wait, I'm actually stuck in this position. Am I? Really? I mean, I could capture this pawn here, but the bishop will take it back. I don't think that's a move. Let's see the hint. Yeah. Wait. Okay, let's see how it's work. Um. Yes, and maybe it's this, right? Oh. Huh? Oh, wow. Wow, okay, wow. That's nice. Wow. Wow, incredible. What the hell? Oof. What the hell happened? What the incredible. Wow, that was so crazy. Okay, let's get off. Let's continue. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, wow, that was so crazy. The queen can be put here. The king can only have one option to move away. I mean, this is so over for white. The king can be put here, and this is over for white already. And then we will have the options to put the rook somewhere, right? Can I just put it here? Maybe not. I think I would put it somewhere like here. The bishop will eat it. This may not be a good thing. So maybe the queen here, and then the rook here, and then follow with either uh, a knight capture or a bishop defense or a drop. Yeah, if it's a drop, it's maybe a bad thing. Okay, let's meeting again. Wait, am I supposed to be putting the queen here? The queen here might be a trap, right? So that might not be it. But I still need to give consecutive checks. And the queen right here just fits a build. How do I follow this? I mean, any of these pieces can be used after I have captured them. For example, a pawn here, I can continue to capture by putting the pawn here to target the king, right? Or if it's a knight, I could put it here to capture the king, but still they have the option to move out of the way through this path to the left. So I think I need to be a little bit more creative this time. A little bit more creative this time. How do I do that? I mean, I check immediately right here. But why? But why? Um, yes, still checks, right? Yes, still checks, so it has to be good. Means these are defended by the bishop, so that has to be doing something. No pieces can intervene from this position. what we are having is that the queen will sacrifice early, maybe by going here right away, and so the pawn, sorry, the king, um, will have a eat the queen, right? But then we do have the bishop that we have captured. We can put it here to get the king out the way, but it cannot do anything because I will put my rook here. Is that a GG? Or is it? Wait, it is actually a foolproof move. I put my queen here, capture the bishop here, the queen will take. I will take my knight and my queen. I will take its bishop. I will put the bishop back here. The king was here and will try to move away. It can move like right here, but then I will put my rook in here. Right, I actually at this time don't have any dropping pieces except the rook, so the rook alone might not be enough. The rooks alone might not be enough at all. They can have the options to block my rook, right? Wait, is it dead? Is it push dead? Am I giving too much material? I think that I'm giving too much already. How do I prevent that? Can I eat something for free? Just one thing for free, I think might be it. But I'm not seeing it. I mean a rook here and then capturing this is a good move. Immediately target the king onto the corner, and the bishop will have to take, right? Bishop will have to take, but then we will have the knight attack here, maybe. Let me visualize in my head. The rook will be put here, the king will have to capture it, and then you will eat the white knight to attack the king. The bishop will eat the white knight. Then you will have one knight available and one queen available. They have one king here, one bishop. There are lots of dropping pieces, but let's not care about that. Okay, how do I follow with that? I do have the ability to give check immediately from here, and the bishop will have to go back to capture it, and then we'll put the queen here. Okay, that was a lot of movement, but that might not be enough. I do want to try out the position though. Yeah, I can try it after I've solved this. Let's see. They do want the initial approach of putting the queen here. Then after that, they do want to capture the bishop. That, and then put the bishop here. I thought about this, but I thought that if the queen move here, they don't they have a lot of way to defend the position, so I cannot finish my checkmate. Let's see it after the game. Keep moving. Hint. I mean, this should be easy enough, right? Yes, and then yes. They still not giving the end of the text. Can I see the evolution, or can I turn it back? This is main 2. I'm not seeing the main 2. I mean the queen will move here, the knight will put here, and the, yeah, it's a mate too. Okay, but why don't you go to the left? Yes. Okay, represent the bishop has the ability to go here. Uh, you do this, blocked by some pieces. They try to escape, and they pull. Okay. Okay, I didn't think about that. I thought that by going here in this situation you will be fine. Actually, you can follow that. Okay, okay. That was a really nice one. Crazy house puzzles are crazy. Crazy house puzzles are so crazy. Crazy, crazy. I do have lots of pawns, 3 pawns right here. Definitely gonna use them to do something right, guys. Please don't waste the pawns. I mean, I'm eating jam for dinner, but well, um, okay. How do I even start to check? I mean, I can use my 2 knights to do that. I do have lots of knight and one more knight in a very favorable position. Um, should I start here? I think I should start here, putting my knight here, all my knights here. My knight will be put here to be captured. I capture by maybe one knight here. Yeah, maybe one knight here to get his pawn out of the way, and then one knight here to get his pawn out of the way, and then we capture with this. Knight move, king move early. We put out. Do I actually have 3 knights? No, I don't. Wait, is that too much nice? Is that too much nice? Okay, let's see. One knight here, and then get second knight here, right? Right, guys. They will eat all of my knights by this. I will follow up by actually moving this knight here, capturing another pawn, right? So I will have 4 pawns, 0 knight, and okay, targeting onto the king. Here, skill move is king. Here I will continue the check by capturing this queen, and they will have to take. No matter what they will take, I will have a queen up. They could even capture this knight, but that might not be a good move because it will move the king out to the center, so they don't want that. I mean, I could just drop the queen right immediately here and check to give a check. It's not a checkmate, it's still a very bad check. Yeah, or queen here is still a very bad check. Or queen here is still a very bad check. I mean, the knight here is doing a lot of work under the hood, but this might not be enough at all. It still looks like a check to me. Just no way it's not a check, right? Uh, Knight here and then a knight here, bishop in, knight capture. We lost up now, nice. But we do have to continue check. We do have the king to move out of the way, and we do have the queen. After this, it is unknown what will I respond to. I will have to consider other possibilities. Rook will capture this bishop. That is maybe the most likely scenario. To defend this pawn and to not get the queen out to dangerous zone. You will have to continue the check from this position. You do have the knight here, still not check if they don't take it, right? So with 4 pawns, we won't be able to do anything. It's this point and one queen. You have the options to put the queen somewhere so that it will give check. Maybe move the knight here, knight back here. Yeah. Okay, I see it. I do see the move. Then if it move back here, it will be the destroyer of kings. Okay, because we will have a queen available. If the knight captures by the queen, um, if after all this, the king then process to capture the black knight, we will have one. Uh, we will have a way to check the king right. Well, why it's so difficult to check? I mean, I have a one queen. Why is so difficult to check the king in this position? The bishop here wish to be available, so I could put my queen right here. Okay, that is should be enough. Yes, it's over. If I fail from the first move, I will kill myself. Should I move just back immediately? I should take the queen, right? And then um, what? I mean, it is a check. What is a better move here? I mean, sure. Wait, what? This should have been good. This should have been good, right? It's not. Um, let's see how they respond. I move here. I mean, I could continue putting my queen here. Wait, what? She do favor this position. How is that? Okay, then. Oh, without nine. How look how changing the battlefield is it if I lose my knight here. It will win a knight and it will win the defense. I won't be able to do anything to it now. Holy shit, look at it. I have two queens up and I'm losing. Okay guys, I think that is for now. I think that is it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of today and we'll see you next time. See ya.